Welcome to the Two Soap Kitchen. Today we are making vegetable chips and we're going to be using this beautiful zucchini here. First we need to make a sauce, and that sauce will be made with a beautiful orange bell pepper or yellow. I prefer the orange or yellow for this. A little bit of Himalayan crystal salt, 2 large garlic cloves, and a little bit of almond butter so that it will stick to the sliced zucchini pieces, and we'll coat them well, and you won't even believe how delicious these are. If you make these on a regular basis, you will not want to buy chips, but you got to get yourself in the habit of making them. Here is my dehydrator. I purchased this dehydrator, all these fingerprints on it, from a tackle and bait shop online. Now the thing is, this thing was $150 and it is huge. I have another one that I spent over $200 on. It's not as big, it doesn't have as many racks, and it doesn't have as much adjustment. There's so many things on this one. It's a little industrial though, that's the thing. It's not real pretty. But if you don't mind, and I don't, this is it. This is it. You want to get, this is an LEM dehydrator. Highly recommend this. You can adjust the temperature easily here. You can time it. And the best part is the inside. It has many racks to dry all your goodness. And if you keep these filled with vegetables, your family will always have snacks for school, healthy snacks whenever they want them. You have to make healthy snacks. You must take the time to do it. It's not a big deal. I'm going to show you how right now. So we have bell pepper, the almond butter, some sea salt, and some garlic, and I'm going to puree this till it becomes a liquid. We're going to cut the zucchini into discs. And remember, these are going to shrink, so you don't want to go too thin. All the zucchini is now sliced, and we're going to be coating this zucchini with the sauce I just made. Now, when it comes to the sauce, you want to taste it, and you want to make sure that it's really strong. It needs to be like too salty, because it's going to spread over everything, and you want it to be really strong so that when you bite into the vegetable, you get this pow in your mouth. And how you do that is you make the sauce really strong. That's the only thing I can say. It's kind of like salad dressing. You make a salad dressing a little too tart and a little too salty. When it spreads over all the vegetables, it becomes just right and perfect. Now, no one's going to ever salt these after the fact, so you want to make them just right before they go into the dehydrator, and it'll dehydrate and concentrate itself into the vegetable. It will taste so good. You will not believe this. Trust me. You must try this recipe. Put these on parchment paper. This is the easiest way to do it, I found. It's the least messy way to do it. Now, this might seem like a lot of work. I tell you, it really isn't. When you get in the habit of making this on a regular basis, you will always have these chips in the house. If you can get yourself in the habit of going to the store, standing in line, pulling out your credit card, debit card, writing a check, going through that whole process of having your children with you, wanting this, that, and the other thing, then this may actually seem easier for you when you really consider all that. And also, this leftover sauce, I can actually dehydrate the sauce and it turns into crackers. So that's a very versatile sauce. And you can add different things. If you want to add some pepper to it, cayenne pepper, tastes pretty good. And if you have so much left over, I'm just putting it on top. And this is just going to boost the overall flavor and make it taste extra delicious, as if it didn't already taste delicious enough, but it does. And the more you put on, of course, the stronger it is, which you will enjoy. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the dehydrator. Okay, here we go. We've got them in the dehydrator. Normally, this should be filled all the way, but I'm just showing you what these are like. To do a couple of racks, you want to get all your veggies out. You can do more than zucchini. You can use this same recipe on cauliflower, broccoli, any vegetables. The key with dehydrating vegetables is this. They must be evenly sliced so that you can get a uniform dehydration. And I can see here when I was cutting them, I wasn't being so uniform. So it doesn't hurt to use either a food processor. If you're gonna do a lot of zucchini, throw it in the food processor. It'll be completely even and uniform. Don't hesitate to use your mandolins or food processors. It will definitely save you time if you're doing a lot of trays. Absolutely. I'm gonna set this for at least 12 hours. This is on a timer. And when it comes to dehydrating, it depends on what school you're coming from. If you're a purist and a raw foodist, you do not want to go above 118. But if you don't care about cooking your food a little bit, you can definitely go higher. This one actually goes to 150. I'm gonna be at like around 120 for a while, and I'm gonna see how it goes. With dehydrating vegetables, it takes a long time. You have to keep dehydrating and dehydrating. If you keep up the dehydration, they will get crunchy. If they're rubbery, if they're not crunchy, they're not fully dehydrated. So you'd have to keep going. Of course, you can speed the process up with turning on more heat, but again, if you're into the raw food, you're not gonna wanna do that. But if you don't care about heating up your veggies, you can get these done rather quickly on a higher temperature. Our zucchini chips have been drying for about 18 hours, and it's morning, so I'm going to check them and make sure they're nice and crispy, because they are gonna go into the girls' lunches today. Yep, these are done. Most crunchy. This is a properly dehydrated chip. See that? They're fully dehydrated, and this extra right here, this is actually like a cracker. And any little, this extra, they come right off of parchment paper. This is the beautiful thing about using parchment paper. No mess, and every bit, it comes up. So see, this is the excess, it's like a cracker. Delicious. So nothing goes to waste. Using parchment paper is key. You save everything. To worry about wasting any of the sauce, which is actually sauce, also known as cracker. The ultimate test, does it crunch? There you go. See? That's a chip. These are chips. Break.